Here with Jhye in the rooms. Jhye, great game. You looked really comfortable out there. What was that like running around for that practice match?
Yeah, thanks, Jake. It was a lot of fun. I think it's only second game in about 9 months, so it's good to be back out there and good to get a run around with the other young lads as well.
And you mentioned those guys. It's a really good opportunity for players the likes of yourself and Ollie Dempsey and Shannon Neal to show their worth tonight. And what do you think of their two games in particular? They showed some really good signs.
Yeah, I think Ollie and Scratch competed really well ahead of the footy. Tan Bruin around the contest as well. He's super to work with, but also the older boys, it's really good to learn off them, and their experience is huge and really good for us.
You mentioned Tanner there in that midfield unit. We sort of went through a few players throughout that midfield section. Is it good to be able to trust whoever's in there, regardless of their normal sort of position, and be able to trust and work off them in that midfield?
Yeah, I think over the course of the game, Tan and I, we're in the midfield together at times, and yeah, I think that connection will come, and it's already there a little bit, but I think the more we build on it, it'll just go bigger and bigger, and yeah, it's a lot of fun playing with him.
And you mentioned a couple of the older guys, more senior players there. What's it like playing in those centre bounces with Patrick Dangerfield and Mitch Duncan and the likes that are going through there?
Yeah, it's still pretty surreal. Even Reese, he's got a lot of experience in the ruck, so it's pretty cool to play alongside those players. And sometimes you kind of find yourself just sitting back and watching how good Pat is, with his explosiveness and how composed Dunks is. So yeah, it's really good fun.
It was a pretty hotly contested game. How did you find the ebb and flow of the game in general?
Yeah, I think it was a very fast game, a lot of running. I think towards the start, the first half or three quarters, I think we kind of sagged back and didn't get up and press up into the defence. But I think as soon as we got onto that, it made it a lot easier for us to turn it over and transition into attack.
And it was pretty even throughout most of the game, but how good did it feel to come home really strong in the end and have that crowd behind us?
Yeah, exactly. Even though it was just a practice match, we wanted to get what we wanted, and that last quarter the crowd was loud. Can't imagine it with 40,000 here. It was only 10,000, but yeah, it was pretty surreal.
Was it obviously running out there for the first time with full of crowds, so 11,000 fans here tonight, and you just mentioned 40,000 here. What's that going to look like when they're all here for round one?
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty crazy if it's anything like tonight. 4 times that, it's going to be pretty special. So looking forward to it.
Awesome, great game. Thanks, Jhye.